In this video, we're going to show you this darling block called Batty, and the mouth is a pocket, and the wings are dimensional, paper pieced, and it's one of our Block of the Week blocks that you can download for $1 on our website. And I hope you'll come visit us. And this video should show you some really fun techniques that will make this just a really fun project, and you can succeed. Hope you enjoy it. Now to begin, we're going to make our dimensional pieces for this little bat. We've Xeroxed our pattern, and we've placed each piece on top of 2 pieces of fabric right side together, thin polyester bonded batting, and the ears are optional for the batting. Now if a piece you're going to sew on the solid line. So if the solid line goes all the way around, then you cut on the outside dash line. The way you turn it is just to slit one layer of fabric, turn it right side out through that layer, and then whip stitch that opening closed. And then that slit part will go down on the block, so it won't show, but that's the way you get a nice shape all the way around. The ears are stacked with a contrasting color. I've got pink on this. And then the eyes are very interesting. You're going to stack them as well with your Xerox pattern, 2 pieces of fabric right side together, and thin polyester bonded batting. Then you take a piece of black fabric that's folded wrong sides together, and you slide it in between the 2 pieces of fabric like this, so the fold lines up with that design eyelid. Okay, then you're going to sew all the way around on the solid line, outside the line, not on the eyelid, and trim it. Take the paper out, slit 1 layer of fabric. Now I have both of these layers white because it's the white of the eye, and so it doesn't matter which side I slit, just so that when I turn it right side out through that slit, then I've got my eyelid, and then the slit side I pull the eyelid to the other side and whip stitch this closed. Then I'm going to cut felt for the color of the eye, and then black felt for the little iris in the middle of the eye, and then I'm going to whip stitch that onto the bat. Very easy to do. You know, it's just slide it in between the 2 pieces of fabric, and when you sew it, your eyelid is in there. That's probably the trickiest part of this bat. So after we sew it on the solid line cut on the outside dash line, take the paper out, turn it right side out. We'll do that to all these pieces, and then we'll begin foundation piecing our bat. Now we begin foundation piecing our little bat by placing a background fabric on the unprinted side of the pattern and right side away, so that it covers all of area 1. Well, it's actually bigger than area 1. Then with this printed side up, we're going to machine baste where the first wing goes into the seam, and I even sew this into here to make sure that the wing is going to be in there. And then that transfers it to this location on this side where it's located. Then we place the first wing so that all of these straight edges are 1/4 of an inch past that basting. Then we'll pin it to secure it, and then we've cut a piece of background fabric big enough for this area 2, and we're going to place it right side down along the edge of the wing so that the bulk of the fabric is opposite where we're going to cover. And it's right side down because once we sew, we're going to flip it, okay? And then we turn it over with this side up, sew that whole line. And you can make the stitch length a little bit shorter if you like, kind of helps. Then we'll trim the extra out of the seam, and this will fold back. And we'll show you what that looks like. Now we've done area 2, and we've done area 3, folded them back, and pressed them, trim the extra out of the seam. Then with this side up, we machine baste where the second wing goes into the seam, and that will transfer it to this location. Now this wing's kind of interesting because we're going to place it 1/4 of an inch past the basting like this. Then we'll put our background fabric on top like this, so it's right side down and along the edge of the wing. And then we'll turn it over and sew that whole line. So when this folds back like this, the wing will fold back as well. So it's a little bit tricky, but not hard. And we'll show you what that looks like sewn. Now we foundation pieced all the pieces, so all the raw edges of the wings are encased. Then we turned it over and cut it out 1/4 inch larger than the outside solid line. Then with this side up, we've machine basted where the little feet go into the seamless just to locate it, and that transferred to this side. Then we're going to put the little feet along that edge and zigzag them. I've added just a little bit of stuffing into the toes. It just gives it more dimension. It's cute. So we'll make those secure. Then the body, which the open end will go down. The open end where we slit to open it up and turn it will go down. And we can machine blind stitch around or hand blind stitch around just this rounded part. This part is left open so that it is a pocket. Put candy in there or something for Halloween. And then the face was done. The eyes, we put a felt iris. I couldn't decide which colors. I put one of each color. And then black pupils, and just whip stitched them with matching color. And we blind stitched them onto the top of his face. And then we've just folded part of the ears and whip stitched them on the back. And then this will go on the top of the body like this, and we'll hand blind stitch the top down so that you'll be able to open the mouth and access the little pocket. And then this little bat just turns out so cute. And I hope you enjoyed this. I hope the video helped. You can download the pattern for $1 on our website as a download. And I hope you enjoyed this.